Morning, everybody. We've got our names up on the board for 2024 here at Kinda Outdoorsy. Got our bags packed. We're gonna head out to a diner real quick, wake up, get some food and coffee. Nice little lovely stay here. They even have a whole big store in the front. Anna's checking it out right now. Get some food and hit the trail.
So this location was so awesome. Hostel was right next to a diner, hair salon place, and didn't get our hairs done, but I sneaked in and asked them about eyebrows, and they do. Got me some nice eyebrows now. It was like $8. I am really clean now, really ready for this trail.
Got a resupply done at the hostel.
They had everything for us. Duncannon, we're heading out now. We're gonna see where we end up. It's kind of like midday.
Here are the white blazes on the posts, the looming mountain in the distance. Heard it's a nice ascent up. Have some good lookouts. Should have a nice day today. And our ascent up to Hawk Rock begins. Look at this green. So luscious looking. Apparently it's a bunch of stone steps just like this, most of the way up. Let's get on up. Well, as you can see Anna there, we are making our way sideways back to this white blazed trail because somehow we got off and went all the way up a steep 45-degree angle slope pretty far, probably half a mile before we realized we were off trail. Had to work our way all the way down that slope. We should have known because people told us it was all rock stairs going up, not a slope like that. We actually met a guy who was also lost up there and that's what got us all going, huh? What's going on here? Back on trail. Starting to see a little view. I think this is the last little stretch here up to Hawk Rock. First viewpoint of the day. It has been a sweaty one today. Definitely just humid. A lot of people up here, so try not to be too loud. This is gonna be cool. You can see all the jut outs up here. Up here at Hawk Rock. It is quite a rock. That is a straight down drop. Probably 100 feet or more. The town we just came from, that is Duncannon. You can see the bridges all the way out there in the background that we walked across. All through all these trees down below. Hiked our way up. Where's this helicopter? Oh. Chopper inbound. Standing here on the edge, checking out the view, and I look down to another one of these little guys. Pretty good size, just chilling. He's just sunning himself on the rocks. Right on the edge. We just came across one of the coolest looking little plants, flowers. This is called the Pink Lady's Slipper. Pretty clearly why. Look at that thing. That is so amazing.
And it's actually the state wildflower of New Hampshire.
From the orchid family. Looks like we're coming out to our lunch spot for the day. Let's see what we've got. No way. What are those?
Those look like mountains.
That is some mountains out there, all right.
Wow, we haven't seen like plain blue mountains.
Wow. That's gorgeous looking. Look at the color of them, like cyan. Another view out this way. We've got some chicken wings left over, some fries, some ranch. All right, munch time. Look at this. We're just sitting here eating lunch and these two ants are dragging a caterpillar to wherever their home is, I guess. Look at that.
I hope the thing's dead.
That is crazy. I've never seen that before. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I really hope it's dead.
Bye-bye. Alright, it just got even crazier.
No time's list.
Down a branch.
They're on a mission to bring this boy home.
Wow. Just walked a tiny bit away from where we were just eating lunch, and there was a little sign saying to come over here, check out the view. Wow, check out those mountains. Just fading into the sky.
I think I heard it. Oh, no, I think it ate.
There was a blue jay, this guy, right at the top of a tree over us, and he just fell through the
Then it
branches.
completely fell, missed all of them, and fell to the ground.
Landed right in front of us, and then picked something up and flew away. He's munching it.
And yeah, I was looking for a bird sound, and I saw him. I'm wondering if he's the one that made that sound.
It's so cool how they just hop branch to branch like that. But then he keeps missing sometimes. He'll miss the branch and go blah, 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 all the way down. We were told after Duncannon PA that the trail would get easier for us. And so far, it had some smooth sailing. Really nice flat ground, not that many rocks. And now for the first time we see a good amount of bog boards. Bridge, very well constructed. Over what looks to be a bog. This is really cool, a different kind of terrain. Really makes for every day to be unique. Wow, when we look at those grassy plains in the distance, we're officially in one.
We haven't seen fields like this since last time we were on the AT.
Like New Jersey.
Yeah.
And it's such a nice day. We do have really bad weather predictions for the next few days. Hopefully they don't come true yet.
Good morning, everybody. That is our friendly little neighborhood tick.
First time we see it crawling up the tent. So on our morning trek, we were passing by a shelter. So I decided to run down and check out the privy. And this is the biggest privy I have seen on trail. You open it up like this, and the locking mechanism is a bucket of rocks. Pretty cool. And inside is huge. Got 2 toilets, the second time we've seen this. A lot of room here. 1 scoop per poop, and they ask you to pee in the woods because it's not good for the compost, too much urine. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys. Biggest privy I've seen so far. Stumbled upon a different long distance trail, the Tuscarora Trail. That's 250 miles. The southern terminus is where the AT meets Shenandoah National Park.
So yeah, last night we definitely camped in another tick city. As we were showing up, I had a deer tick crawling up my leg about 0.1 away from our campsite. Threw that thing off. When we got to our tent site, we saw deer all over our campsite. They ran away, and I was like, uh-oh. Of course, within like 1 minute, had one crawling up my pants. Shook him off, threw him away for sure. Walked back about 20 feet and had another one on my sock. And I was like, oh no. The nice one crawling up our tent in the morning. Yep, that's the first time we've experienced the ticks since getting back on the southbound journey here. But we knew it. We're used to it. Just part of the AT. All right, long-awaited water for the day. But why do you look very confused?
It's a confusing sight I'm looking at.
What the heck is that? Is that an upside-down car? We've definitely seen like mechanical parts in the woods, some car parts, but not something like this. This thing looked like it went off a cliff and landed upside down. That'd be a far jump though. Those cliffs are way back in there. Evel Knievel much? Getting to a very busy road here. It is non-stop cars, and we are very grateful that we are heading under it. Very cool tunnel here. Awesome stonework. Out of the rain. And take a second to rearrange some stuff. Keep trekking. Have a nice flat day today. pretty cool walkway to nothing. It is closed. There's a little sign saying they're going to replace this whole bridge in the fall of this year. It looks a little rickety out there. I think some things are falling apart. Pretty cool. We're gonna head back to the reroute. Look how long this little walkway is. Very nice. And this is the reroute. What a beautiful little farm field here. Classic looking barn. Crazy to be out of all those mountainous rocks on the ridges. It is very cruisy now. It's a little muddy today. And it's taking us right onto a nice, cool boardwalk here. It's pretty long. We've been on it for a little bit already.
We are just passing by a beautiful forestry today. All the vines going up the trees make it really enchanting. We haven't hiked in the spring yet in our journey thus far. So it's our first time really seeing everything bloom. Different native species that I'm hoping to get for a garden at some point. Also getting acquainted with the invasive species around too. A lot of learning experience from walking in the spring. We are back on the grassy plains, but we just had a snack right here. It was called a trail shop or something like that. It was really cool. I had raw milk from their farms, raw honey, Oreos that we have for $1. They also sell homemade ice cream. It's such a pleasant surprise because we're hungry again.
These are the kind of road walks that you fear coming up to. Absolutely zero room for you to walk. Looks like we gotta go across this bridge. There's nothing. Crazy. Luckily, no cars have come this direction yet. Coming out to this little meadow, and we've got a nice little fellow. He doesn't know what to do. Bye-bye.
This is another really interesting section of the woods that we're walking by. The trees seem to be grouped together very closely. I remember reading about a certain tree that's able to grow multiple trunks but still be the same tree. I don't know if these are the ones that do that, but it's really cool. They all look together the same. I think the water really makes them a deep brown. But definitely different kinds of trees that we've seen in the forest so far. Please let us know in the comments. We would love to know what trees these are.
And we just got into our tent. Rain is still coming down. What a mess. Tent floor nice and wet. Bags definitely really wet. And we're in some high grass where we are, so we're gonna definitely go through our stuff real quick, make sure we don't have any ticks crawling. Dry off, warm up a little bit. We're gonna say goodnight to you guys now. Good night, everybody.